Hello, everybody. Welcome to You've Been Josh with Josh. I'm your host, Josh. um, welcome. It's episode 1, baby. Let's go. Oh yeah, we're doing it. We're speaking words in our mouths, out our mouths. That's how words work, and into a microphone. Hell yeah. Um, uh, yeah. A little bit about me. My name's Josh. I stream on Twitch. Um, Recently became full time this past spring. It's been a new experience, and I want to talk a little bit about why a little a little bit about why I decided to start a podcast. You know, it's a new thing. It's new. Podcasts have been around. They've been around the block. They've been around the microphone. They've been around the studio. You- podcasts have seen some shit, you know. Um. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. Uh. I every Saturday I would have this stream that I would do, called Elevensies in the Orchard, where I would bring on a guest, another streamer, and we would talk about just streaming and life and just whatever kind of topic came up. It was kind of a way for viewers to get to know them a little bit better, like personally, as well as myself, and then also just have some open conversation, which was it's something I think that everyone should be more privy to. Um, just having open conversation about life and funny things and comedy and all kinds of shit. So, um, just for scheduling reasons, and then also just for I think less distraction. I thought a podcast format would be better suited for something like this. So I kind of reformatted, rebranded a little bit, and made this. So welcome, welcome to the podcast. You've been joshed. You've been you yourself have been joshed, and I don't even know if this recording, this one right here, is gonna make it. I might record this again. So if you're listening to this, congratulations, uh, me. You did it. You did a good job, Josh. Well done. Yes, claps all around. You did it. This is a new experience for sure. I thought this would be a way to challenge myself in putting out more and different content. Um, in a different way. Like I'm not used to just sitting and talking by myself. That's not something that I do at all. I mean, I talk to myself. I do it all the time, but um but normally it's on camera. You're playing it up. You're goofing off and you're having a good time. Or when I was younger, I did theater. And so like I would be on stage like Shakespeare, and and I would do that. So this is a little new. This is new, but it's a good new. It's a good new. You know. But welcome. Yes, a first episode. Let's go, baby. Um, Forgive me if this is horrible. It'll get better. I promise. I'll perfect the craft. I'll be the. I will. No, you know what? Screw that. Screw that. I'm the best. You gotta have confidence, right? I'm the best podcaster. Like I'm nailing this first try. Let's fucking go, baby. Yeah, let's do it. Um, I also, also on top of what I was just saying before with the having something new and challenging myself, I thought it'd be kind of interesting just to have like a laid back because since I stream on Twitch, I normally play games and we do some just chatting and just talk, me and the viewers and such. But having something where I can kind of like not have to worry about random people coming in, like it's a different thing, Like when you're live, anything can happen, and you're constantly worried about trolls and whatnot coming in and being like, "Hey, your balls," and then being worried that you're gonna get banned or going against TOS or whatnot. And so there's the stress of that, and having something where I can kind of record off being live and then upload it was kind of sounded nice, you know? Plus, I think about a lot of things during the day. I think about so many things. My brain, my brain is crazy. My brain just goes everywhere all the time, and I think about some weird shit. And so, I just came back from vacation. Um, to all the people who know me who are listening, welcome. I've said that again already, but thank you for listening. Thank you, thank you for listening. They know I just came back from vacation for the year. Just visited some family, went to the beach. It was really, really nice. It was nice to see some family and just get away and relax for a little bit. And that's when I kind of formulated this idea. But I wrote down some topics, some hot takes that I wanted to talk about. That just came to me, and I just wrote them down on my phone. Try to be proactive with that. But childhood, you know. Yeah, I grew up homeschooled in a Christian household, and we I was alone a lot during my childhood. My sister would lock herself away in her room and work on her music and stuff, and I partied. The my house, well, my parents' house, my childhood house was my playground. I fucking the things that I would get up to. um, no, I watched movies, I played video games, I just did whatever. No one was home, so I just kind of like the world was my oyster, and because we lived in like a smaller like a town city. It's a town. It's a town. Um, I used to just run around town and get up to some nonsense. I didn't do anything bad. I just like went to the library and went rollerblading, you know? Fucking rollerblading, dude. Oh my god, love rollerblading. What? Ah, dude, I love dude. Oh my god, rollerblading is the best. I love rollerblading. Rollerblading is so much fun. I'm getting sidetracked, but the thing I want to talk about was superheroes, dude. Oh my gosh, when I was a kid, I wanted to be a superhero so bad. Like that was like my one wish. There was like a 2 month period. That's not very long, but it was a 2 month period where I was obsessing over superheroes. I wanted to be the next Nightwing. You know, Nightwing from Batman. Like I wanted to be him. I wanted to be Nightwing. I wanted to have batons that are electrified and fucking just fuck shit up. You know, that's what I wanted to be the next big thing, even though there was no first big thing because superheroes aren't real. Um, as far as I know, they could be hiding. They could be like aliens. We have no idea. Um, no, I wanted to be a superhero. I wanted to be a superhero, and I remember my room was on the second floor of our house, and I had a window that went out onto a like a our like we had like a side porch on the street, and I would climb out my window and sit on the like the roof of the porch and just like look out across the town because I could see all the houses. We live pretty close to downtown, like a block or two from downtown, and I would stare at night. I would go out at night and I would stare and I would say, tonight's the night. 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 I'm gonna fight crime. Tonight's the night. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna jump across from my porch roof to that porch roof, and I'm gonna run. I don't know how far I'll get, but I'm gonna run. And I would think about that all the time. And I would go out there and sit, and then I get too scared, and then I come back inside. And I remember I was like, I need to have. Also, sorry if you hear my dog in the background. He gets up randomly because he's a lazy bum and sleeps, and he'll randomly get up and shake, and so you might hear his collar. I have a new mic, so I'm trying to get used to that as well. But I remember I was like, oh, this is dangerous. I gotta I gotta protect myself. So I was like, I need a costume. Duh. Every superhero has a freaking costume, and I need a name. I need a name, a theme. I was granted, I was like, I want to say like 9 at the time. I was 9, I think. I think I was 9. And my mom had this exercise equipment thing. It was like a yellow. bar that like went it it had a handle on both sides that broke off like a shepherd hook. It was like a shepherd's staff, like hook. You know, like the shepherd hook things. I hopefully you know what I'm saying. Um, but there was two of them, and you could connect them in the middle, and it had like those like metal pipe that went into the other one, and then the little spring would pop into one of the holes that were on the side that were drilled in. That makes sense. You could like snap it into place. And I was like, God damn, I could pull this apart and use these as batons. I would be freaking, uh, Nightwing. But then I need a name. And I was like, this is yellow and staffs. I could be the Pharaoh. And I was like, that is my persona. I am the Pharaoh. No backstory, nothing. Just I am the Pharaoh. And um, I remember I just grabbed it and I would put it in my backpack when I would ever walk around downtown and like go to the library and stuff because I would go down the back alleys of these houses into the library. But I was like, oh, I need an outfit too, and I was just waiting for the day when I would run up on a criminal because that would just happen, you know, um, and I would have to fight crime. Excuse me. I took a drink of water. Um, but I remember, and this is why I wanted to talk about this because I recently remembered something that happened, and I was just like, "Holy crap!" I That was the really scary thing. That was a scary thing. Um, and I was talking to my wife Joy about this. Um, During this time, I would always, like I was saying, I always take that like post hook Pharaoh staff thing. I don't know what the fuck in my backpack to the library, and I would walk down these alleys. And I remember one day it was like 6 p.m. It was in the summer, so it was slowly getting dark. And I was walking down this alley, and there was a guy who passed me, and then said, "Hey, kid." And I like turned around, and I was like, "What?" And he's like, come here a second." And I was just like, "Nah, like I'm going home. I want to go rollerblading before it's too dark." And yeah. And he's like, "No, come here." And he started walking towards me. And I turned around, and right when I turned around, he like bolted and grabbed my arm. And just like I can't I wish oh man, I wish someone had a camera. I wish one of these were one of those moments where like someone just had a camera and was like, "Oh my god, let's film something." And then they caught me in the background or some shit because I felt so badass. But he grabbed my arm, I turned around, reached up, grabbed the thing from my backpack. It slid right out. Thankfully, thank God it didn't get caught unlike anything. And I just whipped him across the face. Just like just terrible. Just hit him right across the face. And he was just like, "Oh," and he fell back. Like he didn't fall, but he like stumbled back and I booked it. I ran for my fucking life. And I took some like alternate routes so that way he didn't follow me home. I was being smart. I was a smart kid, fucking big brain. And I I went to my house and I didn't tell anybody because I was just like, "Oh, I hit someone. That's violence. I'm gonna get in trouble." And at the time I was just didn't think much of it. I was just like, this guy was being weird. He was being weird. I'm like, no, it's stranger danger and stuff like that. So I was like, no, but like at that age, you don't think about what could have happened, you know. And who knows? Maybe he was just a nice guy and needed directions. I mean, he grabbed my arm, but I don't know. I don't know. Hey, if you're listening to this, man, bald man with the hoodie, fuck you. But also, hi. Hopefully, well, I guess not. Fuck you. Yeah. Fuck you. You know, uh, and see, this is the nice part about this podcast is one, I'm gonna get better about just talking because I stumble over my words all the time, and because my brain's just going so crazy. Um, and right now I just switched topics again. But yeah, no, it was just this weird thing, and I thought about it the other day about that situation, and I was just like, oh my god, like as a kid, what the fuck, like that could have been really bad, and thankfully because I was the Pharaoh, I survived. You know. Um. uh. What else were we gonna talk about? What's on my list? Uh. Oh yeah. Um. Oh God. I apologize for the craziness. We were when we were driving home. from the beach. It's like a 13-hour drive that we had to make. We stopped at a Dunkin', me and my wife, for coffee, and we got a nice latte, a nice iced latte with oat milk. Because you know that lactose, it'll get you. It'll get you. Um, but they have like this weird thing for Dunkin's now where they have like just a bunch of descriptive words for getting coffee and then also what the coffee tastes like or like defining words for the said coffee on the wall. Just like a bunch of words, like one of those collages that you get at like a Macy's. Like those art prints, like the live, laugh, love kind of, you like those. Like it's just a bunch of words in like different fonts in different sizes all over the one wall. And I laughed to myself because my wife had went to use the restroom and I had my coffee and I was just waiting for her so she came back. We could share the drink and keep driving. 'Cause I think we had like 7 hours or something left. And in big font, just like in the middle, like it was like the centerpiece of the fucking words was indulge. And I was just like, what? And when you look at a word and you've seen the word, you've said the word, you've seen it so many times and you've said it so many times, but when you look at it, you're just like, that's not right. That can't be right. You know, that can't be that can't be right. That's what it was for me. I was like, indulge. Indulge. And I was just like, ooh, that makes me feel weird. Maybe and I was like, is it because it sounds like bulge, like a bulge? Indulge the bulge. And I it was funny. When Joy came out of the bathroom, I was like, "Hey, look, indulge," and she's like, "Indulge the bulge," and I was like, "Oh my god, oh my, that's why we're married. That's why we're married." She had the same thought, and then we had our coffee, and we skipped to our car. We got in, and we drove into the sunset. That's and yeah, no, it was a good drive. It was a good drive, though. I have to say, and this is actually on my list as well, on the things I want to talk about. Maryland drivers. Hey, if you're from Maryland and you drive, fuck you. uh, um, uh, they're awful. They're so bad at driving. I wouldn't even say they're bad at driving. I would just say they're angry all the time. What? Who hurt you? Huh? Who hurt you? Are you okay? Um, I have never gotten road rage. Never. Ever. Until I drove to this beach house that we went to. Holy crap, Maryland, right outside of and right outside of DC, we were going around that area. Holy crap. Holy crap. They are awful. They will cut you off without even turning on their turn signal. Like, oh my god. I There were so many times where we were like in traffic going down and I was driving and someone would just cut across without like 3 lanes, cut across 3 lanes without turning on their turn signal. Just fucking zip across. And I was like, what are you doing? Like, we're driving 50 miles an hour here. Like, you could kill someone easily. We're in moving bucket cars. Metal bucket cars. What the fuck? We're in giant metal contraptions that weigh so much at going very high speeds. You could kill someone. And then we got into like actual traffic where we were like stopped and the person in front of us in a 4 lane left like 3 spaces in between the car and the car in front of them and like would randomly just hit the brakes full force even though there was plenty of room. And so like I kept getting hit, and there was a guy right behind me, so like I was worried I was going to get hit in the back, like get rear-ended. And I was just like, what are you doing? Like, and then of course, because there was that much room, people kept like getting in, but then they would just slow down and leave more room. And I was like, I understand you're scared about like it was probably because they were scared about like running into anybody, but like then pay attention, you know? Oh my gosh, it was awful. But what I wanted to say was on our way back, I asked Joy, I was like, would you please drive through the section that we have to go through Maryland because I do not want to have to drive through that again. She's like, oh yeah, that's fine. You did it the first time, she was being a sweetheart about it. And we were going through it and we finally got to that area. It's like, oh, here it is. And someone cut us off and immediately after, right after Joy went, what the fuck? Right after that, our GPS goes, "Welcome to Maryland." It was, oh my god. Another moment that I wish I had a camera and it was just on randomly, or we had like a dash cam or something. Holy fuck, that was funny. We laughed so hard because at first we were mad, but then that happened and we were just like, okay, that was worth it, 100%. Um, because it was like, "Welcome to Maryland." What the fuck? Welcome to Maryland. Oh my god, I words can't express how funny that was. I laughed so hard. It was so funny. Mm. Oh, um, speaking of words, because we were just talking about the indulge, the bulge thing. Uh, while I was on, well, I went through puberty there again for a second. Uh, one of the things that I wanted to focus on, and then I like got the motivation for from this break that I was on was I was like, oh, um I need to be more frequent on social media and other platforms and like expand my horizons a little bit, challenge myself, start posting every day to bring in some new people because it's really hard to grow on Twitch just by itself. Like just the platform itself, they don't really push your content unless you are like bigger. You know, if you're a smaller streamer, it's harder for you to find new people unless they're just like searching themselves, which normally doesn't really happen. I've come to find that viewers, once they find someone they like, they'll just stick with that person because it's what they're used to. It's just like it's like a comfort show or comfort food. You know you like it, just go with that because like why? You know what I'm saying? Um, plus like you grow a relationship with them and whatnot. But it is hard to find new people. But um, on the social media side of things, what I was going to talk about was um, because I wanted to start posting more on social media. I was like, Twitter's my place. I can post weird shit and not feel weird about it doing that, you know. And I'm a weird guy, I would say so. And I again, like I have weird thoughts and whatnot. And I always thought that acronyms were really funny. Just like the thought, like uh, abbreviations. I get like you want to shorten it down so that way you can just say it quickly. And it's the same thing with acronyms, but the acronyms are so varied and so like unexplained that it could literally mean anything, you know, like in in streaming pog, you know, like sus is technically an abbreviation because it's just the beginning part. It's like sus or for suspicious, but then like pog, the play of the game and stuff, like those things, it could literally mean anything. Or like GG, good game, it could mean get good. Good game or get good. It could be a good or a bad thing. When someone says good GG to you, someone's definitely probably already talked about this again, right? It can't just be me who thought about this, right? Like when someone says get like GG, like good game, they could also just be like get good, you fuck, you know? Like it can't just be me. But also like what was I gonna say? Fuck. Oh, Twitter. Yeah, I was like PSL. Why? It's that time of year. It's coming up to Thanksgiving and like that time where pumpkin spice is all the craze. Yes. It's great. It's so good. But they came up with the acronym PSL, like pumpkin spice latte. PSL. Why? It sounds like a condition. Doesn't it sound like a condition? The acronym PSL. Oh, I just got a PSL. Are you okay? Are you all right? um God. But no, I just thought they were always funny that people do the acronyms like that. So I decided on Twitter that every day every day until Thanksgiving, I would make a new meaning for PSL every day. And I've gone through a lot. I've gone through quite a bit. Penis sniffing lizards. Actually, let me pull it up. I want to make sure that I'm reading the correct ones. Penis sniffing lizards was day one. Loved that one. That one was really fun. Who doesn't like a good penis sniffing lizard? You know. Pouncing sexy landlords was the day two. Precise Santa liquors was day three. Paying saxophone lessons was day four, and poop smelling lamps was day five. And then yesterday I did punching sound loops. So I got to post one today. I'll be posting one probably after I'm done recording this. Which actually I feel like this podcast has been going pretty well. I mean, I'm obviously gonna get better as I go, but I feel pretty good about this. It's been fun. I've been laughing a lot. I hope you guys are laughing too. I hope you're enjoying it. If you've made it this far, um, if you made it this far on the next PSL that I do today, or whenever I fucking post this, or whatever, or whenever you listen to this, fucking give comment comment indulge the bulge. Yeah, if you listen to this episode, if you listen to this episode and it made you laugh, um, tweet at me, indulge the bulge. There we go. Get some traction. Let's get some and selfless promo for myself. Yeah, and check out my Twitch. Come on down. Come on down. We get up some crazy shit. Yeah. Fuck yeah. I don't have any sponsors, so you won't get ads. You're just gonna get me plugging myself non-sexually. Hell yeah. But words are weird. Acronyms are weird. You know, they're fucking. I don't understand them. But on the same on the same note as trying to be more frequent uh on social media and stuff, I decided that I was gonna do more YouTube stuff because I made a YouTube. I made like every social media account that I could when I first started Twitch because I was like, oh, I'm gonna do it, and then I was also working at the same time, and then life and the dog and bills and all that stuff. So it just kind of got away from me, and there's no way to do it. Like it's a hard job doing being if you're a content creator in nowadays, you are a beast. If you're a successful content creator right now, you are a beast and a half, and I applaud you. Because it is a lot of work. There's a lot of things you need to do. There's so much stuff that goes on in the background that people don't understand that you have to do. It's insane. Um, but I wanted to post more on YouTube. Because I had it since last year, and the only two videos I had on my YouTube was from a Halloween special that I did last year, right when I started. I wasn't even an affiliate yet on Twitch. And sorry, let me drink some water. My throat's getting raspy. Ah, sweet, sweet water, H2O. Sorry. Um, I only had two videos on there from a Halloween thing that I did last year, and it was just a 2-part video that like had the whole horror game that I played. I'm really bad with horror games. Kind of funny. But I was like, I need to post more on here because it's a good way to get exposure. Um, and so I was like, oh, they have this new feature called Shorts, which are basically TikTok but on YouTube. And so I was like, oh, I can just take my TikTok videos that I have. Follow me on TikTok. And I hate myself. Stop! Don't do that. Don't follow me for that reason, please. Please don't. Um, I was like, I can just take those videos and post them on YouTube, and it'll be easy. And so they have this feature where you can upload all of your videos and make descriptions, do everything, and then schedule it to post at a specific time. And so I was like, ooh, I'm going to be proactive about this. And on vacation, I took the time to post 12 videos, and they would post every day at 2 p.m. So that way, by the time I got back from my vacation, it would still be posting some. And I was like, oh, look at me being proactive, being such a good boy, such a little good boy, a little good boy content creator, you know? And it was doing really well. Posted 4 videos, and on the 5th day, which was also the day that I returned from my vacation, the 5th day that it was posted, I woke up and I was going to stream that night. It was my day back, and I woke up and I got an email, and my email said, "Hey, your channel has been taken down and you are permanently banned from YouTube. You can't make any other accounts using your email, and all of your stuff is gone." And I was like, "What?" I was like, "What? What did I do?" And so apparently it was because of spam and other things. That was the reasons they gave me. And I think it's because um since I was posting at the same time every day after being so inactive for a long time, I think that's the reason I got banned. Of course I put in an appeal. I'm still waiting for them. They responded back to me, and they said I think they took my explanation of why I shouldn't be banned, because I put like, oh hey, like I've been inactive for this long time, and then I I started posting videos every day at the same time. I think that you guys took it as my account being hacked or that I was a bot because their algorithm's really funky with that and they have to go through a lot. So it's understandable, but it's kind of funny at the same time. Um, and they responded and they were like, "Oh, your account was hacked. That's so horrible. I'm so sorry. Here's a form that you can fill out." And I was like, "No, no, I wasn't hacked. I think you think I was hacked." And so I sent a response, but then I just got a response saying that I couldn't respond to their email. So I have to fill out the form for being hacked, even though I wasn't hacked, I think. And that's what I might do. I'll keep you guys updated on that. But yeah, it's just really weird. I was like, what the fuck? What? Hello? um, so I gotta deal with that, which is fantastic. But it is what it is. Just me trying to be proactive with my content and YouTube's like, no, bad. Go to your room. Go to your room. um Go to your room, you little stinker. Um Oh, actually, oh yeah, this is on my list as well. I wanted to talk about this because I thought this was really interesting. I thought it was kind of funny, but also just kind of cringy at the same time. Not gonna lie. Um, certain uh businesses on Twitter and such. They market themselves towards small streamers so much, and it's to the point where it's like uncomfortable. To the point where it's like really uncomfortable and you're like, what? Okay, let's lay off because here's the thing. Smaller creators, like smaller like streamers specifically, I haven't seen much with the YouTubers, but also I'm not really in that crowd. um Smaller streamers want to be bigger and want to have a lot of viewers and stuff so bad, so fucking bad. Like it is their one goal to have like 2K followers, like 40 to 100 viewers per stream average. Like that's their goal, and they want to be sponsored by all the people. And it's like, who wouldn't? Like that's success. Like you want that. But in the beginning, there are a lot of people who want that right away, and they want to be sponsored right away. And a lot of people know that, like a lot of businesses know that, and so they'll do this thing. And I saw it on Respawn, and it made me feel really uncomfortable. Respawn, the chair company, the gaming chair company, on their Twitter, there was a day, and I was on Twitter that day a lot because I was like looking over things. There was a day that they posted like, hold on, I have to go back and find it. I had to find it because I don't want to misquote, because that's not the kind of thing I want to do. I don't want to misquote. Oh, here it is. Okay. Like there was 4 tweets in a row, and I think they might have gotten rid of some. I should have taken a screenshot. But like it was like every hour, every fucking hour in an entire day was like, who wants to be our next partner, like who wants to be like Respawn recruits, like who wants to be partner and blah 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 blah. And like shoot your shot, like that kind of stuff. Or like, oh, here's one, like new partner today, who will it be? Like post a chair emoji. Like like, boss, how many creators are you picking up? Me, yes. Like meaning like they're gonna just take anybody, but they will take anybody for recruits in the sense that like they will bring you on, but you have to pay full price for everything, and you get like a 5% cut of any purchase that were made using your code. But most likely, a lot of people will just go to their site and buy the thing not using your code. You know what I'm saying? So it's not, you don't get much from it, and it just helps them push content. It's like your free promotion at that point. But it was so cringy because it was like the amount of likes and comments and retweets and like the replies. Oh, here we go. It was September 22nd. You can go back and look at it. It was 3 tweets every hour in a row. It was, should we pick up more creators this week? Question mark. We love picking up creators. Arm emoji. Look at my muscles. And the next one is, should we pick up who should we pick up next? All in an hour span. There's like 300 likes for each one, all these retweets, and then over 100 replies okay? And everyone's just like me, and they post their stuff, and I feel bad because everyone's just like, oh fuck, they're taking on new people. Like I want to, and it's just like, whoa, that was the best sentence I've ever said in my life, and it was like, whoa. Um, but I hope that makes sense. Am I just being a dick? Am I just being a dick? Like it's good marketing because of course people are gonna like and stuff. It gives them traction, brings in followers. But I feel like it gives a lot of people like false hope, because if you have 500 followers and like a ten view count, even if you have like 6,000 followers, but your view count's like 10, 15 or something like that, um, people aren't going to pick you up. You need to be like bringing in that big number or be a partner of Twitch itself. That's how it goes. Like people think it's so easy to get higher, and it's hard. It's a hard job. It's a very hard job. You have to put the work in. And like I am nowhere near partner at all. I might have a good amount of followers, but like my view count is about the same as it was 3 months ago. It's actually dropped off a little bit, but you can't. And I see a lot, and this is the other topic I had down. Um, is like, oh, now we're getting deep. We had our jokes, and now we're getting deep. Um, like I don't know. It people get discouraged when they see numbers go down or fluctuate and stuff like that, and they give up so quickly. And I see that happen so often. There was a stream I had like just the other day. Actually, I think it was last night. It's hard to remember. I stream a lot. um, one of my viewers came in and was like, "Oh, by the way, you're one of the like the OG people I watch, and like everyone else has stopped." And I was like, "Oh my, I'm an OG person. I haven't even streamed a year yet. I'm not even at my year mark, and the people that the other person watched is stopped streaming." And it's one of those things that I see a lot is like people will start, they won't see the traction they want to see right away as soon as they want it, and they'll just quit. And it's just, there's some people who've been doing this for like 6 years and they're finally getting to where they want to be, or they're still where they are. Like it comes down to a lot of different things, and I don't know what those things are. We're all trying to figure it out. We're all trying to figure out what works, but it has to be what works for you. And I see a lot of people like so eager to succeed, like so eager, and they like go for it, and then it doesn't come as fast as they want, and they just give up. And it's like you can't expect it to like happen right away. You can't. I didn't, and it hasn't. I got a lot of big traction in the beginning, and I'm beyond blessed. Um, but it's a lot of work and a lot of time, and I'm nowhere near where other people are. But I'm having fun, and as long as you're having fun and you're putting your best foot forward and trying to expand yourself and do a podcast or do something that challenge yourself, like I feel like that's the best you can do. It won't guarantee anything, but it's in my opinion it's the best option you can do to try to expand. um Ooh, man, that was, sorry bro, that was deep. Shit. But anyway, jokes and laughs. What do you want to talk about? You can't answer, you're listening to me and you have no microphone. um Sorry, I had to take a drink. uh yeah, that's an interesting thing. But anyway, jokes, yes. um I think this podcast is going to be a little shorter than the ones that are to come, because I'll have them a little more structured and not as crazy. um but also um what is it, I'm gonna have guests on for sure. I do want to do a lot of podcasts where it's just me talking about things that I want to talk about. I think that'd be kind of interesting. And it will also help me get better at just talking and not having to worry about other things and just talking normally, talking how I feel, talk about funny stuff. It'll help me grow, you know. But I also want to bring on some guests and have us talk about random things and get into some shenanigans, just talk about life. Talk about life. That'd be great. um But no, if you are listening and you enjoyed the podcast and it made you laugh or you just had a good time, tweet at me, indulge the bulge. Indulge the bulge. Yeah, tweet at me, indulge the bulge. Yeah, that'd be great. um yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for all the new things that are coming. October 14th, which is coming up very soon, is my 1 year on Twitch. Um, which is crazy. I can't believe it's been a year already. It's fucking nuts. Um, yeah, holy crap. This past couple years have been a lot for everybody, you know, and like things changed so much. And like if it wasn't, this is the weird part is like there was a lot of good things that came from being stuck inside for me. Being like locked inside for quarantine. Um, my relationship with Joy, my wife, went like through the roof, and like we really bonded a lot. Like we were bonded before, I'm sure, but like you, we were newlyweds. Like we got married the summer before COVID, and so like our first time living together, you know, um, we were together a lot. But it was good. It was good, and then of course I started streaming. Um, and all of this has come from it, and I've met some amazing people, and I've grown a lot. And then also on top of that, like I got to go full time, which is absolutely crazy. I got to quit my job. I got to quit my job and do this full time. And right now I'm literally sitting in my pajamas, sitting in my pajamas, drinking a water and talking into a microphone on a Tuesday afternoon. Hell yeah. Um, but no, it's been an awesome experience, and I'm very happy with life and the way it's going. And I have you guys to thank. You guys to thank, and my parents to thank, and my wife to thank. You know, it's cool. It's cool. I am very very blessed and very very appreciative. But I hope you guys like the podcast. There will be more episodes to come. Faux show. Uh, hopefully not as crazy. And no, I guarantee you, it's probably going to be just as scattered as this one was. But I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you all in the next one. I'm going to be putting hopefully more episodes out each week. I'm going to try to record it during the week and post them on Wednesday. So I'm hopefully going to post this tomorrow if I can. But I appreciate you guys very very much, and I will see you all. In the next one or on Twitch, whatever comes first, probably Twitch. But yeah, guys, eat your apples, as I say on Twitch, and stay funky, my dudes. All right, peace. Bye.